All right, guys, you are welcome once again. I'm glad to have you back on the training. We'll continue from our last video and we'll start designing, and giving our website a shape. And let me quickly go back to our website. Let's see how our website still looks like, referencing what we did in the last video. So let's see what our website is like. As you can see, our website is empty and there is nothing that much on the website. So you can't give this kind of thing to a client. So what we want to do now is to see how we can make this a very good website. I'll see how we can make this a very, very good website. So let's see what we can do now. This is how our website is. Don't forget that in the last video we installed a team. And the name of the team is Innovation. So the team is active currently. That's why our website is looking like this. These are how our website will be looking. As in, this is the way it will appear. This is the way it will appear before everyone that comes to this website currently. So let's see how we can build this. Apart from the fact that we've installed the team and we've activated the team, oftentimes when you are building a website and you're using a kind of paid team or a kind of professional team, obviously there are a lot of plugins that will come alongside with that team. That is the plugin that we had extra functionalities to the team. So if you're building a kind of listing website and you're using the kind of team, you're using the likes of, maybe Zante, you're using the likes of Houses, you're using the likes of different team. Alongside with this team will be some of the plugins that can easily make the unique feature of your website be visible, be realistic. So if you check the header, the top part of your dashboard, as you can see here, this is the following required plugins are inactive. So it has listed the plugins that can easily help you to build this website. So we have the Envato Market, we have the Innovation Core, we have the Innovation Demo, and Auto Twitter Feed for developer. And the following recommended plugin is inactive as well, Jetpack. So he's asking you here that, do you want to begin activating this plugin? Now, this plugin are here. As much as you've installed the thing, the plugin has been installed as well. But what you need to do is to also activate the plugin. The way we activated the innovation team. So what I want to do now is to click on this begin activating plugins. Automatically, I will be redirected to my plugin section. You see, it's saying install required plugin. So what I want to do is just to mark this so that it will mark everything. And I'll come to this bulk action and click on activate. Now I'll come and apply that action to it. So when you click on apply, it will automatically install all the plugins. Now can you see the following plugins we activated successfully: Envato Market, Innovation Core, Innovation Demo, Twitter Feed and developers, tag, galleries, carousel with Jetpack. Now if you check this now, since all these plugins has been installed, by default you have more options by your right hand side at this dashboard menu here. So let's go back there. Let's go back to return to the dashboard. Let's go back to that place. Awesome. As you can see here, this innovation tab is not there before. This innovation tab is not there. This TP tie gallery is not there before. And which other one is not there before? This Envato Market is not there before. It's just because we've just installed the theme that came with the plugin that came with the theme. That is why we have these options here. So what we want to do now, without wasting much of our time, is to see what has been provided for us in this theme. You want to agree with me that you don't just want to go to Team Forest to just purchase a theme worth $69, $59 just for purchasing sake. You've gone there because you want to get something that can easily make your job very fast, make your job very beautiful, make your job very presentable. So how do you go about this? I believe I have explained all of the options here to us initially. Well, let's quickly go through the three things that are here, three things that has been added. These innovation tab, and these inverted market and the TP tie gallery. Now, let me quickly introduce us to this strategy, and that's the strategy I use for all of my websites. That's the strategy when it comes to building a website and when it comes to using professional team. When it comes to using professional team, that's the strategy I use. To every team you're using, there's always a team option. There's what we call team option. When you're using any team, and you can find it in two places. It's either the theme option will be under this appearance. Under this appearance, we have the theme, we have the customized widget, menu, and theme editor. Now, if the theme option is not listed there, automatically you have it listed on the bar. Now, we are using the innovation theme, and here we have what we call the theme option. We have what we call the theme option. So what I want to do now is, the first thing I want to do now is to change the way my website looks, to change the way this website looks now. I want to go to this innovation tab and go to demo importer. So I'm starting from the bottom, demo importer. When you click on that demo importer, then you have before you a lot of website demo that you can easily import into your website, and start panabating, start configuring, touching, retouching, and the like. So let's go over here. Awesome. You see this? Say demo importer. Please be patient and do not navigate away from this page while the import is in progress. Now, what we want to do now is that to make our work very fast, when you are designing a blog, since we are on a blog website now, it's going to take you a long period of time to firstly, sketch out what you want, how your website will look like. Okay, what are the contents? What are the elements of this website? What do I want my home page to look like? What do I want my about page to look like? What do I want my any page you want to include in it? Maybe your home page, your blog page, your about page, your contact page, and the likes. Now, it's going to take you a long time to get this thing drafted down before you now even come to the system to start implementing and using different tools to bring out that which you have conceived within you. So what I want to do now is, and that's one of the major reasons why we've gone for this paid plugin and paid theme rather. That's one of the reasons why, because it saves our time. Now, as I'm strolling down, I know you're seeing what I'm saying. Awesome, this is beautiful. Now we want to build a blog website. If you are part of my training and if you are following my training, if you've paid for this theme, the theme I'm plugging Rolodex, I've included this theme there. So instead of you going to pay, $69 on Theme Forest, I've included this theme. And one of the benefits that you get from getting this theme from me is that with this theme alone, you can easily design up to 10 different type of blog websites. Let me see, 11 different type of blog websites. You can design a normal blog website. You can design an entertainment blog website. You can design a fashion blog website. You can design a gadget blog website. So let's say you have a client, a friend who is into gadgets and needs a blog. All you need to do is just to get this theme, get a domain, get your hosting, of which I've given you the clue on how to get all of these things at a very, very cheap price. At a very, very, very cheap price. At a very, very cheap price. So all you want to get is just the theme, the plugins, the hosting, and the domain. Then you are good to go. You don't need to do a lot of work. And mind you should also know that if a client is giving you probably a blog to design, maybe a fashion blog to design, all the content the client wants to put on the blog, it is the responsibility of the client to give you the content. So you don't have any problem. All you need to do is just to come and create a wireframe for those content. So let's say the client is giving you like 10 different content to create 10 different posts. So all you need to do is just to get a content that has been typed by your client, the pictures and everything. And then if the client is not giving you the picture, you can even charge them more to give you, as in for you to get the pictures for them, suitable pictures for their content and the likes. The ball is in your court. It's left to you to know how to play it. You need to know how to play your game. But from what you're seeing here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you can design a travel. Now imagine you getting this thing. I want you to realize that getting this thing is worth it. Now imagine you getting this thing and you have been able to build nothing less than 10 blog websites, and you take only 50,000 naira for each of the blog websites. Come on. You take only 50,000 naira for each of the blog websites, and that is 10. That is how much? That is 500,000 naira. I can tell you specifically that for the 10 websites, at most maybe you spend maybe 80,000 naira to finish all of the 10 websites. Who is at gain? That is how profitable web design business or web design business idea is. This thing I'm giving to you, if you are getting from me, you can use it on multiple websites. You can use it on multiple websites. I mean, you can use it on multiple websites. So let's say you have 3 clients that want to build a kind of lifestyle blog website. You have 3 clients that want to build like new. You can even develop a niche around this. This alone is enough for you. You can become an authority in designing a blog website that when there is a need for a blog website, you can easily be called upon because of your creativity around it. Now, I don't want to speak that much on this. Let's see where the magic is. Let's see what we can do with all of this. So let's make a decision. Which one should we go for? Let's say probably you've designed maybe a restaurant website or a cafe website or an eatery website, and the CEO or the manager or the marketing manager of the company tells you that, oh, we need a blog website as well, and you want to design a kind of recite website or a kind of restaurant website. Let's say you're going with this recite blog website. Okay, we have the likes of fashion, we have the likes of this one is new, this is another fashion, this is entertainment, this entertainment is even the key, because a lot of entertainers out there, they do not really want a specific website. The kind of website they want is a blog where they can be running traffic too. That is the like of Linda Ikeji. The Linda Ikeji website I showed us in the last video is an entertainment blog website. So let's say we are going with this recite. This is a personal blog website. This is for tech. Let's see how they look like. Let's see what they look like. No, I'm not importing yet. I only want to see how these look like. So let me say we're going with this recite. So if I should click on this recite now, it will prompt here that import demo content. Don't forget, this is the way our website look like currently, right? So let me go and import this recite demo. Let me go and import it. Let me go and import this recite demo, and what I want to do to import the recite demo is to come over here and click on this import demo and click on this OK, and let's wait for it to load. Oh, this is awesome. This is the picture. This is not what I need. Let's go back to this place. So as you can see, if you're using a Google Chrome browser, you see the progress here is still currently on a 0%. So you want to wait for it. You want to wait for it to load. So it is still loading. Well, the time it will take for it to load is dependent on the strength of your network and the speed of your system. The strength of your network and the speed of your system, then the speed of your hosting. So let's wait for it. I hope network will not disturb us this period. but it is still currently loading. Don't forget, this is still the way our website looks like. So let's see what will happen from this place. Let's see what will happen from this place. Let's see what will happen from this place when it's done loading. As you can see, this circle is still moving, it's still moving, it's still loading, and currently it's still saying 0%. But never mind about that 0%, it is still current. Now what it is doing is to import every necessary things that makes up a blog website. So your home page, your about page, your post, and don't forget, I told us in the last video that blog doesn't really have much about page. Blog do have only few pages, but when you're talking about a blog website has more posts than pages. A blog website has more posts than pages. So now the website has been successfully fully imported. The website has been fully imported. So let's go back to this place. This is how our website looks like. So let's refresh this page and let's see how our website look like. Come and see the magic. Awesome. Awesome. Can you see it? Have you seen the beauty? Awesome. Is this looking good? Is this looking good? Is this looking great? Ooh. I'm falling in love with this. I believe someone there is also falling in love with this. Now, let's see the future of our website. Let me quickly introduce to us that when it comes to building a website, all of your pages, this is a page here, this is the home page. All of your pages consist of three major things. And what are those three things? We have the header. The header is from this place, this black place where the cursor is, to this place. That's the header. And the body, we have the header, we have the body and the footer. So all of this place, from this black or this slider, this is a slider, this is a slider or a gallery. So from all of those places, you see, till you get to the later part of, you see, oh, this is awesome. Till this place, till this place, till this place is the body. Now from this place downward is what we call the footer. So when you want to design any website or anything, be conscious of these three sections of a page on a website. We have the header, we have the body, and we have the footer. Now, by default, from what we have on screen, this is the logo of this website. So what we want to do now is to start changing and manipulating, configuring and giving it our own taste. Our home taste. So now someone is saying, how do I get started when I have this as a group? This is not what my clients want. How do I customize this? Here now, if you click on this place, it will redirect it to a Facebook page, but it's not the Facebook page, it's not your personal Facebook page. Neither is it the Facebook page of your client. It's the Facebook page of the creator of this thing. So how do I put my own Facebook page link to it? How do I put my own Twitter's page link to it? How do I put my own Pinterest? And what if I don't want the Pinterest? How can I remove it? What if I don't want the Twitter? How can I remove it? What if I don't want all of this menu? Now, this is the header, this is the logo. The elements of the header here now, we have the logo, we have the menu, and we have the social media links. Then we have the drop down, which is the menu link, as you can see here now. This is it here. So when I click on this back, it closes that. So someone is saying, what if I don't want all of this picture? What if my client gives me some pictures? What if I don't? All these ones are not pictures, these are posts. These are posts. You're gonna understand it. So someone is saying that this is complicated. I don't really understand what is going on, but this is looking good. This is a post, this is a travel post. So when you click on this, it will load it. It will load that post for you. You can see desert survival, simple tip that could save your life. You understand what a post is. You understand how a blog operates. Let's even quickly take a look. Linda Ikeji. So let's look for Linda Ikeji blog. So let's see how it is so that we can easily understand. Awesome. You see how it is? You see how this Linda Ikeji blog looks like? It's still currently loading. The website is still currently loading. Awesome. As you can see, this is the header here, and this header is only having the Linda Ikeji TV, the Instagram, and the advert inquiry. That's what the designer has placed here. This website is currently having a lot of ad on it. That is not what we are aiming for currently. So as you can see, this website is having nothing than posts. This is a post on its own, like we had a post here as well. You see this? You see this? Like we had a post here. So let's go back. Let me show you the relationship. What is similar? What is similar? You see, this is a post. This is a post as well. This is another post. Street music, old man play accordion in Brooklyn, New York City. This is a post. So from here, when you click on this read more, it will take you to the page that owns this post. The same thing here, that when you click on this Wendy Williams test positive, this and that, this is a post on its own. It should redirect you to a page, the page that hosts that post. So let me close this. Let me close this. Awesome. Awesome. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see what the post is like? The title of the post, the picture of probably the personality they're talking about, and the content. All these ones are ads. These ones are ads. All these ones are ads. So Wendy Williams has tested positive for a breakthrough case of COVID-19 and the like. So on this, so you begin to see the content of that post. All these ones, their pictures integrated. So these are things you can do, and from here you can see their social media link, the Twitter. This is the concept for this design. That's not the concept for our own design. You now see that we have similar things. You see it, you can even share it, you can tweet it, you can share it on WhatsApp, or you can share it via some other things. Can you see? You can view the number of comments this post is having currently, and you can see related posts. You see it? You can see related posts. All these ones are ads. All these ones are ads. This one also is an ad. Is an ad. You see, you can even add your comments below. And let's see what other things we have there. There's no other thing there. There's no other thing there. Is that the same thing we have here as well? Let's close this. Let's close this. So we have this post. So when we click on this post now, when we click on this post, it's going to load the post page. And let's see what the post page is like. Now, don't forget, beside this place, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have email, we have WhatsApp. The same thing we are having here as well. You have the Facebook, we have the Twitter, and we have the Pinterest. You can easily change all of this. You can edit all of this. By default, when you click on this Facebook here, the Facebook page of Linda Ikeji should be open for you. The Facebook page of Linda Ikeji should be open for you. Now you see that we are doing what people are doing. Most times when some of us comes to a website like this, we're like, oh, this thing will be difficult. It will take years before you can finish this and the likes. How many minutes have we used? How many minutes have we used? Someone should just tell me. See how beautiful it is to have the best thing and to have the best knowledge. Call me. I'm trying to. Okay, I think it's open on another page. You see it? Linda Ikeji blog is when did it. So this, it's redirecting me to Facebook, and it's redirecting me to probably repost or share the post. And this is the post. So that's not what I want to do. So let's go to design our website. You see? This is the post, and this is, you see what we're talking about, this Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, the same thing we had here. We saw here. Share this story on Facebook, on Twitter, and share and the likes. You see it? You see the similarities. You see the similarities. Now, let's go. Let's see other things. Let's see other things. Let's see other things. This post is currently having 2 views. What are the tags? We have the beach, desert, summer, and you can easily add comment. That's the, you see the post? You see the post? You see the post? You see the post? The post is still moving. That's the content of the post. Now, these are other featured articles. Can you see street music, old man play accordion, and this. Now, this is an indication that probably this post is a continuation of a post that has been made before. So this page is telling us that the previous article is this, and after this post, the next one will be 10 figures flattering A-line dresses to wear in bedroom. You see that author had been, and you know, the other suggested post. Let's see this as well. Let's see if we have more story. You know, these are some other suggested posts that has been given to us here. You see how it is? You see how it is? The same thing we have here. The same thing we have here. You see? You see? You see? And if you want to comment, leave a response. Shake it now. After the suggested post, let's see what we have here. You see, comment. So, and that is all. Imagine you having the opportunity to do this, charging your clients 100,000, 150,000, 200,000, 50,000, minimum of 50,000. What will that do to you? What exactly will that do to you? So you don't want to joke with the information you're having access to here. So what we want to do now is, since we already see how this blog operates, we have the header, we have the body, and we have the footer. I love to always, okay, let me go back here. I love to always start from the beginning. So if this is this website, where should I start from? Okay, let me start from where should I start my configuration from? Let me start from the logo. Let me go and change the logo. So my client has given me a logo. He's having a logo. He has given me the responsibility to design the logo, and already have a logo. So how do I change this logo? I don't want this innovation logo. I want my personal logo to appear here. How do I get it here? Then you have to come back to your back end. Don't forget, this is your front end. This is what the world will be saying. But if you need to change anything here, you need to do that in your back end. From your back end, and this is your back end. So from your back end, what you want to do now is to come to, let me go back to my dashboard so that you won't be confused. Let me go back to my dashboard so that you won't be confused. Anywhere we can reach in this video, we'll continue the remaining one in the next video. So these are dashboards. So let's say this is what you're having on your screen. How do you go about configuring, redesigning, giving this website a taste? What you want to do is to come over to this place and come to the theme option. Under this theme option, just click on it. Don't forget the place we went to before. Okay, it's loading currently. The place we went to before is this demo importer, to import what we have currently on our home page, on our website. So what I want to do now is to come over here and to click on that theme option, and automatically I will be given all of these set of options. So what I want to start with is these general options. We won't really be touching most of these options. We'll be talking the one that really matters to our designs. You can easily manipulate it to your taste. It is left to you, but I'll be showing you the key things you need to know here. So we have the general option, and under the general option, what are the things we have? What are the things we can set? So we have the main site layout. How do you want the site to look like? Do you want it in full width or you want it in box? This currently is in full width. As you can see, the entire screen has been occupied. So if you want there to be some little space in between it, then you can go to this box. Then it will give you the kind of thing you want. How you can easily set out that box. Let me go back to full width. So you can easily leave it on that full width. If you check the Linda in KG zone, this one is also full width, as you can see. This is also full width, but a part of it was boxed. And that's awesome. That's cool. Okay, so let's go back. We have full width. So maximum width of the container, this 1000. You can reduce it. It depends on your taste and the likes. But one thing I really want to quickly share with you is that the set of people that has designed, that has built this thing, they are professionals. They've given you the best. So you don't really want to come over to this place to be touching what you should not touch. If it wasn't good, you wouldn't have gone for it. You only need to touch the ones that will really affect the little changes you want. You don't want to be touching everything here. That is why I said earlier that we will not be touching everything here, because this website on its own is good, is awesome. So all we want to do is just to change some things, to customize it. So it has been customized to the taste of the creator of this thing, and the name of the creator or the brand that creates this is Innovation, right? And they've named it Innovation. So to represent their brand, they've given a kind of logo called Innovation. But now we are using it for another brand, we are using it for another personality. We don't want Innovation, we are using it for Godswealth Tech now. So we want to change this from Innovation to Godswealth Tech, and that is what we are coming here to do. So most of these things you don't want to touch them, but I will just be explaining the little things you need to know here. So we have the smooth style option. How do you want it? So smooth scrolling with the mouse. So the smooth scrolling is, let me see if they have it here. Let me see if they have it here. Oh, awesome. This is not also having a smooth scrolling. It's not also having a smooth scrolling. So let's go back here. You know, what this smooth scrolling is, if you're using a mouse that has all these scroll, what's it called? Run stuff on it. How can it look like? How will the page look like when you're scrolling? How will the page look like when you're scrolling? Smooth display. Just leave all of it the way it is. You can easily play around it and see how it works. They are looking good. They are really looking good. I will just introduce you to the basics of it. You have the page block pagination option. Block pagination option. So you can easily leave it on standard, load mode, and infinite scroll. Just leave it on standard. We love the standard. Simple pagination, page pagination, just leave it the way it is. We are not going to be doing much on this general option. Retina support. You can just leave all of these. All these ones are default. They are awesome. They are good. The only thing I know you can come over to change here is this main site layout. Whether you want it to be boxed or you want it to be full width. So if you pick box, you have some things to pick here. So you have the side background. So the side background, what kind of background? The kind of thing we have here currently. You see this orange, or should I call it pepper color background? This kind of orange, dark orange background here. This way you can do it. This way you can do it. So you just want to come over to this place and under the repeat this. So if you want, let's say you need let's look for something. Let's say this is what we want to use as our background. So we click on this and we save changes. You see the way it's going. So the same way, if we continue to scroll here, that background is still there till the last page. The same way it can happen here. So what we want to do is to save changes. Oh, it has been saved. Let's come back here and refresh, and let's see what the effect we've made, what it will give us. Awesome. Can you see it? You see, we are having the same thing like that of Linda Ikeji. Now you imagine you being opportune, having the privilege to design something. How I put it now, a star. Do you know the thousands of people, the thousands of traffic this person is driving into this website per day? Take for instance, you're the one that was privileged to design this website. How much do you think you would have taken from Linda Ikeji? How wealthy she is? You would have collected nothing less than 500 to 700,000 to build this kind of website for her, because you know this website will be turning into another thing for her, will be bringing good cash for her. All these ads you're seeing on the website, they are paid ad, and there are commissions on it. That's not what we are into currently. We are into web design. We are not into digital marketing for now. We are having the same thing. I wish we can even have this background and come and put it on our own, so that you now see what this background is looking like now. So the more you stroll, the more the background stays. You now see what this box option is. I think we can even leave it like that. It's cool. I love it. I really love it. Let me see if there is another one. Let me see if there is another background we can use. and it's not really heavy, just 80 kilobytes, just 80 kilobytes. That's cool. So let's see if we can see another background, another background, another background, another background. Okay, okay, okay. I haven't seen the one that appeals to me. So if that be the case, not to waste much of our time, I think we can still do with that. We can do with that. So let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it like that. Oh, I've picked another thing. I've picked another thing. So let's leave it. And let's come back and pick the one we used initially, which is this one, and click on select. So when we've clicked on select, we want to click on save changes, and we are done with that. So that's the only thing I think we need to effect here. So let's go to the next thing, which is the block styling. Awesome, the block styling. What exactly is the block styling? We have the feature area pattern, the thumb order, enter metal. You don't really need most of this. You don't really need anything here. You don't need anything here. You don't need anything here. Just leave it the way it is. It is by default. Let's move to the navigation option. The navigation option. Also, we have the sticky navigation. We have the show icon. Now, the thing is, if you check this, the more we navigate, the more the header sticks to this place. This header did not disappear from this place, and all these social media icon did not disappear. If you should navigate further now, you see that it stick. This thing stick. This header stick. That's what this sticky option, this sticky navigation is all about. This makes main navigation float at the top when the user scroll up below the full essential, making navigation menu always available. We're talking about this menu, all this menu here, this menu and the social media icon. That's the fun. So if you don't want this, okay, let's do it this way. Let's click on this. Let's click on the off. Let's off this as well, and let's come and save changes. Let's come and save changes, and let's see what the effect is. We'll come back to on it. We'll come back to on it. Have you been able to save it? So let us reload this page and let's see what will happen. Oh, awesome! Can you see that header is not there? The header is there now, but when you scroll down, the header will definitely disappear. You see that it's no more there now. So when we come back here and we put this on, and we put this on, and we put this also on, then we save changes. Don't always forget to save changes when you are effecting anything, when you are changing anything, when you are applying any effect on your website. Now we've saved it. Let's come over here and reload our website. Ooh. Awesome, awesome, awesome. See that the header is back. The header is back here now. That is that about it. So we have the show social icon, sticky navigation, show color of social icon. This one is off on its own. You have search icon. This search icon, like Linda Ikeji now is not using that. She is not using that. You see that the header has disappeared. It has disappeared. So that's not what she's using, but that is what I want to use, so that it will be very easy for your visitor, the website visitor, to come over here and navigate around your website. So let's just leave it like that. And this search icon, that's what I wanted to show you. This is the search icon. This one, this is the search icon. So that is that about the sticky header, the navigation option. We have that. So we have navigation style, navigation background. That's black. As you can see that this place is black. So if the text of your client is not black, you can easily come over here to change it. So let's see, okay, let me show you something. Let's just pick another color. Let me first of all copy this so that I'll be able to get it back later. So let's say this is the color we want, or we only want something like this. We want something like this. We'll save changes. And if it has been saved, let's come back here and reload our website. So if your client does not want, you see the color here, it has changed, but that's not what we want. Let me come over back here and paste the color code, place the color code, and I will save changes back. So it has been saved. It has been saved. Then I'll come over here and reload. Now I told you that I love designing my website from the top. I love, you see now it is black. It is black. I love designing my website from the top. So what I'm looking forward to changing firstly now is this innovation. But currently I'm still at the top. I'm still at the top. I'm still navigating around this menu, the social media icon, the search bar, and the logo. So the content of our header is the logo, the menu, the social media icon, and the search bar. Then the menu drop bar. The menu drop bar. So someone is saying, what is menu? Menu is just the link to different pages you have on your website, or the link to different posts you have on your website. So what this menu is all about, like you go to a restaurant now and you have to their menu. When they bring out their menu, on their menu you see the list to everything they have in that website, like the kind of meal. I'm saying website again. Everything they have in that restaurant or in that canteen and the like. So if you're having like rice and beans and 5,000 naira, it should be on their menu. So that is the same. The same thing is applicable here on the website when you're building the website. So let's go back to the settings we're doing. Let's go back to the settings we're doing. Navigation text over color. So you see the color we have in it. So let's go back to this place. If you are navigating, you see this color. You see that this color change. Initially it is white, but when you click on it, it becomes that color. That's light red, or let me say light. Is this light red now? Let's just say light red. You understand what I'm talking about? So this color. So if you don't want this color, let's say you want it to be black. Let's say you want it to be black. Let's say you want it to be another color. So which color can we call it? Which color is it currently? Is white, and we want it to be blue. Will blue be okay? Will blue be okay? I think the reason why they did that was only because they have this color over here. So let's say we want to change it to blue. Let's say we want to change it to this color now, and we'll save changes, and we'll come and reload this place. So let's reload and let's come and over. Oh, awesome. You see that this one has turned to blue. You see this blue, this blue, this blue, this blue. So let's just leave it like this. Let's leave it like this and let's continue. Navigation height. You see the height there? The height. Select height for main navigation. You can easily leave some of these things. They are by default they are well arranged, but if you want to touch it, you can go ahead to touch it. So let's see mega menu post type. Now what is this mega menu? This is the mega menu here. This is the mega menu. This one, you see it now. Currently this place is white, right? Let's see what the setting is here. So this one is light, so let's go to dark and let's save changes. Let's see what that star effect we had to our website. Let's see what that star effect we had. So let's come over here and let's reload. Let's reload our website. Awesome. So let's come over here. Okay. This dark, and so let's save changes. It has been saved. Let's come over here and reload our page. Awesome. So we have the lights there, and that is that about that. So you say select text type for category mega and menu post to suit your background and the likes. So the background is still white, but how do you want it to be? Let's come over here again. See the way it is now. So let's just move on. I don't really want us to spend more time here. Awesome. Now let's come to this header option. We have a header option. What type of header do you want? Now, if you check this link that his own is like a parallel header. As you can see, everything is just on this line. It's not really that big. and the likes. But if we check our own, our header is big. Awesome. You see? Very big. This is good. I love it as well. But I really want to show us what this means. It's just because we choose this second style. So what I want to do now is to come to this first style, and after coming to this first style, selecting this first style, I want to come and save changes. Let's come and save changes, and it has been saved. And let's come over here and reload our page, and let's see what it will look like. Ooh. Is it looking the same? Now what is missing here is the menu. We have our menu here. Linda Ikeji does not have a menu here. Do you get it? But she's having a social media handles here. We also have our social media handles here. We're very, very small. Do you get that? So this is the way it works. This is the way it works. I think this is also cool. This is classy. So let's leave it this way. So we are picking the first style. We're picking the first style, and let's continue. Header style 1, site logo. Now you see, site logo style 1. This logo is there already. We have the innovation logo, but now what we want to do is to change that logo. We want to change that logo. We have our own logo, so why do we need to use another person's logo? So I'll be using my logo. Let me see if I can easily quickly get that. I'll be using my logo, and let me see. Okay. I think my logo should be under this Godswealth tech, and this is it. Okay, so I'm importing this logo now, and let me use it. Now mind you, your logo should be in PNG format. What do we mean by PNG? Doesn't mean it's not having any background. It's just because this is not having any background, that's why you can see it here. And Linda KG as well. Okay, she's not having any logo here. But we want to use a logo. So now we've inserted our logo, and we want to save changes. Let's say these are logo. Oh, we've saved changes now. So we want to come over here and reload. So let's see what this will give to us. Oh, you see it? Now it's just because this is black. That is why this is like this. So what I want to do now is probably go and change my header color. So that maybe I will change it to white so that it can suit the purpose for which I've done it. So let's come over here again, and let's make it, let's see if we can change our header color. I think we are still currently on the header option. Let's see if we can change the header color. Oh, logo position, center, color, logo section. Okay, select background for logo section. Okay, let me see. Select background for logo section. I think I can select the color here. It is still black, but let me make it white. And let me save. Let's see what that will look like. So your client will give you the logo he or she wants you to use, or if you want you to design the logo for him, you can easily get that. That will be an extra. You can source it out and you can do it yourself. I think the network is going somewhere currently. So what I will do now, okay, it has been saved, so I'll have to reload this place. So let's see, this logo section will now be on white. Let's see what that is all about. So the page is currently loading. And we have to see if the correction, the changes we made has been effected on the website. We have to see that. So it has not yet been effected. So we want to come back here and reapply this and go back.
What's the problem?
I'm sorry, sir.
Huh?